on TV next week, so good practice for you today, Olivia.
Oh, good practice for me. That's a surprise.
Hey, we'll see you next week. Northwest and Evergreen comes to town. Let's get this thing turned around.
All right, thank you.
That's Olivia Sprague, shooting guard for the Lady Owls. They fall tonight to Southern Oregon by a score of 81-47. Bobby will be back with me when we come back. We'll break down this first half. Look at the first half numbers. Tech leads the break in the men's game, 40-32. We're back from Danny's house after this timeout.
If I go like this?
Well, I didn't see the other hand.
Yeah, if you go like
All
that.
I saw was one hand.
Yeah.
I just saw your one hand. What the hell are you doing?
Well, timeout.
She didn't have a chance tonight, Mike, the way they double teamed her. You know what? I mean, and she still got 17, but everyone else was kind of useless.
Oregon Tech has the lead at halftime, 40-32, as the Hustlin' Owls make 52% of their field goals in the opening half. 17 of 33. They were 3 of 8 from three land, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Southern, 10 of 29 from the field, 35%, 8 of 16, 50% from the three-point range, and 4 of 8 from the line. Big number rebounding. Tech had doubled up Southern on the glass, 27-11, including 9 offensive rebounds. Tech turned it over 8 times to the Raiders 4. Individually, 11 each for Keegan Shivers and Joey Potts in that first half. Potts 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 block shots to lead the way for Tech. Cody Bauman with 8 points and 3 boards as well. 4 for Cam Osborne, and he leads the way with 4 assists. Southern led by 6 each from Atmar Mundu, along with Josh Allen and Tez Allen. Allen has 3 assists to pace the Raiders with 3 rebounds for Josh Meyer. Again at halftime, Oregon Tech leads Southern Oregon 40-32. Second half is next. Bobby will be with us when we come back on 92.5 KLAD.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Mike Safford and the Hall of Famer Bobby Thompson back with you here at Danny Miles Court. Oregon Tech leads by 8 at the break, and Bobby, Tech can come out and play with the same intensity in the second half. I really like their chances.
I do too, Mike. They put on quite a performance there. And of course, you just wonder how hot is Southern going to get again. Southern could make it from the 3, but they couldn't buy a 2-point basket in that first half.
We'll see what adjustments Matt Zosel makes, especially offensively, against Oregon Tech, and also see what Justin Parnell does against that switching of man to zone that we've seen throughout this night.
Southern Oregon will inbound the ball to start the second half. Former Owl players Josh Woodson and Tim Bruner in the house tonight, along with Bob Townsend, all in the house. All right, put the ball in play. Mondu has it. Gets the left side, driving as Meyer goes straight to the hoop, off the glass and down. Nice play by Josh Meyer. Makes it 40-34, cuts the Tech lead to 6, and Meyer in the ballgame's got 8. Osborne, way out on top, comes to the left-hand side to Shivers. Shivers one bounce dribble now to Joy Potts. Potts lobs it inside, and turning around, putting up a little 5-footer. Cody Bauman, he's got 10 points now, Michael.
Great, good drop step that time by Bauman in the block, and easy too.
Front court, here come the Raiders. Get the ball over to Tez Allen. Now back out on top. Now back to Tez Allen. Tez Allen wants to drive in the middle, drive down, passes it over on the way. Hollins turns a little 6-footer in the lane. He couldn't make it. Would have been a great play. He was right there, point blank, and he just flat missed it. Tech the rebound, comes the other way. In the front court, now Joy Potts way out on top. Not a bad three-point shooter. He thought about it. Here's the 3 on the way. In and out by Osborne. Almost a steal by Fraser on the rebound that was corralled by Meyer. They come to the front court. Tez Allen launches a 3, and he's short off the rim. Rebound Tech, come back the other way. Front court, Bauman gives it up to Shivers. Shivers looking for someone to pass to. Now gives it over to Osborne again. Osborne wants to drive in the lane, and a foul is going to be called on Mundu.
Mundu pleading his case, thinking that Osborne used his offhand to gain advantage, but I don't think that was the case.
Well, they're both number 3, and one got the call. He's looking at Mundu, he said sorry, kind of like that. And Tech will put the ball back in play. 8-point lead, 18-23 remaining in the game. Now get it in to Bauman. Bauman holds it at the foul line. Bauman at the foul line, gives it back out to Osborne. Osborne, foul line jump, bingo! Tim Osborne. Osborne in the game now with 6 points. And the lead back up to 10 as we hit the 18-minute mark. Mondu. Now they go away on the far side. Tez Allen back out on top. Long 3 ball on the way. Back iron and off, taken by McGarvey. But they get the offensive rebound. Came to Mondu. Mondu now has it, gives it up to Meyer. Now Meyer over on the left wing to McGarvey. McGarvey back to Tez Allen, who wants to drive. We got a whistle And they're going to, is that a flop warning?
No, they're going to call a block.
It is called a block, period. And the foul went on. I was screened out. Is it?
Went on to Keegan Shivers.
Shivers picks up the personal. So Shiv gets his first personal of the game.
Surprised they didn't call a flop.
Well, that's what I was thinking, that it might have been a flop call. Drive to the hoop, score the bucket by Tez Allen. And the foul
on Shivers.
Shivers again. So Shivers now has 2 personal fouls. Had none in the first half. He's picked up 2 in 2 minutes and 23 seconds here in the second half.
Raiders looking to just attack the basket, spreading things out, trying to get one-on-ones and get the matchup that they want. And they've got it twice here in the period, one with Meyer and then one with Allen.
Tez Allen shot no good. Rebound. Cody Bauman climbs the golden ladder to pull it down. Gives it to Osborne, who comes into the front court. Yo-yos the dribble out on top. Osborne now wants to drive all the way to the hoop, wants to put it up, and he's going to be fouled on the play by Tez Allen. And he'll shoot 2. So Tez Allen will pick up the personal foul. That'll be his second. Well, maybe it's the first. You got it up there so quick, Safi. I mean, that's. Oh no, there it goes. It's 2. 2 fouls. Osborne to shoot 2. First shot on the way by Cam. In and out. You know, here's a guy that was an 80% foul shooter, and he can't buy a foul shot. Shivers comes out of the game. Jay Elmore comes back into the game. Played a little bit in the first half. Had played for Coach Zozel up at Lane Community College. Second shot is good, as Cam makes 1 of 2. Tech back to a 9.5 to 36. Into the front court comes Tez Allen. Takes a return pass from Meyer. Allen now back over to McGarvey. McGarvey down low, gives it to Mundu. Up and under. Mundu, no, but he's going to be fouled on the play by Osborne.
Looked like a bailout call that time from the official.
Osborne will get called for the foul, and Mundu will go to the foul line. Maybe that was for the old other one down here, huh?
Could be. It looked like it was just good, solid shoulder-to-shoulder contact, nothing that was egregious. Seen a lot worse tonight.
So Mundu will go to the foul line, 74% on the season. First shot is good. Bounced on the rim and dropped through. Cuts the lead back to 8 at 45-37 with 17:09 to go. Southern Oregon women in a rout won the first game tonight. Mundu's second shot is also good, 45-37. And the pass was intercepted by McGarvey. Get it out to Mundu. Mundu wants to drive. Now he gets it over in the corner. Backing his way in is Allen. Tez drives all the way to the hoop and lays it in. And all of a sudden, it's 45-40, only a 5-point lead for Tech. And the Techsters get the ball into the front court. Over to Fraser, now back out to Osborne. Osborne looking over here at Elmore. Now it goes back to the right side. Tech's offense kind of stagnant right now. Osborne wants to drive high off the glass. Nice play by Cam. Timeout called by Oregon Tech. It'll be a short one. 47-40 with 16:30 remaining in the game.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or 2 in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
3 of 4.
3 of 4. So we're 3 of 10.
3 of 9.
Oh, 3 of 9. That's better.
Standing by. Oregon Tech here in the second half. They've made 3 of 4 field goals. Southern Oregon. They've made 3 out of 6. A turnover went into a couple points for Southern Oregon as well. Raiders have cut the deficit to 47-40. It'll be SOU basketball coming out of the break. As we look at the floor, same group coming back on for both teams.
Both teams. All right, Tez Allen takes the inbounds pass. Now gets it back over to Meyer. Meyer with it. And we have a whistle and a foul. Or no,
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Southern Oregon. 47-40 with 16:23 remaining in the game.
Quick timeout called by Matt Zozel after the trap for Oregon Tech. Got Meyer in no man's land. We'll try it all over again, Bobby.
All right, 23 seconds on the clock, 16:23 on the game clock. Get the ball into Tez Allen. Tez Allen way out on top, gives it over to Meyer. Meyer on the left-hand side now. They go back out onto Tez Allen again. He wants to put it inside, and he does. Turn around. Meyer shot no good, but the rebound is grabbed and put back up and in by Dominique McGarvey. And they are within 5, Michael. I tell you, 16 minutes to go in the game. Long time for this game to go. And Tech needs to get hot again. Osborne way out near the top. Osborne gets the ball over to Shivers on the near side. Shivers gives it up to Potts. Potts tries a 3, straight on, hits the back of the iron. High in the air to get the rebound for Southern Oregon is Tez Allen. Comes all the way down to the front court, going to drive all the way in. Underneath in traffic, quick shot no good. Putback was good, but that won't count. There was a foul first before that.
I think it's going to go on Joey Potts.
And the foul was on Joey Potts. And for Potts, that is his first personal foul.
Southern is making it an emphasis to take the ball to the basket. They settled for threes in the first half. They're thinking, hey, we're going to take it to the basket, get ourselves to the free throw line, maybe get Oregon Tech in foul trouble and grind out this contest on the road.
Tez Allen this year coming into this game was shooting 83%, and the first one he misses. He'll have one more. 47-42 Tech. He makes 1 of 2. Cuts the lead to 4. Tech will take the ball out under pressure in the backcourt. Osborne's got the ball. Now gives it over. Takes a return pass from Bauman. Comes into the front court with a basketball. Tech needs a bucket here. Get the crowd back in it. Osborne wants to drive. Osborne inside, gets it back out for a long 3 on the way. Bauman, that one no good. Right on the side. Tech does not get the rebound. Tez Allen wants to drive in, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul as he caught Elmore right in the jaw with an elbow, and that was a great call by the official because it was clear-cut foul. And the ball will go back to Oregon Tech.
Third foul on Tez Allen.
And here comes Osborne into the front court. Osborne on the dribble, comes near side right in front of us to Shivers. Shivers to Bauman. Bauman backs his way in, comes back out to Joey Potts for a 3 ball, and he gets it. Joey Potts hits the 3. It's 50-43. Potts on the season is a decent 3-point shooter. He was shooting over 50% coming into this game. I think he's already tried one other, so he's still over 50. Making 1 for 2. Down low, get the ball in. Now in the corner, long 3 ball. Hits the side of the backboard. Comes back out to Southern Oregon, and Tez Allen has it out on top. Allen's going to launch a 3, and it's good. Tez Allen hits a 3. He's very capable 3-point shooter. Cuts the lead back to 4 again. Here comes Osborne into the front court. Cam dribbling the ball out near the center court. Osborne still with the dribble. Comes back to the near side. 13 on the shot clock. Bounces into Potts. Potts against McGarvey. Potts wants to go up. Hooks it in over McGarvey. Joy Potts. Potts in the game now with 16. Into the front court comes Mondo. Gets it over on the far side. They do to Hollins. Hollins in traffic. Fade away. 8-footer. Hits the side of the rim. Rebound. Joy Potts. Potts, long pass up court to Shivers. Shivers will give the ball back to Osborne, and Tech will reload the offense with 21 remaining on the shot clock, leading by 6 points at 13:20 on the game clock. Osborne, right-hand side, goes to Elmore. Elmore now over on left-hand side with it to Bauman. Bauman, now they get it back over to Shivers. Shivers wants to drive, terminates his dribble. They're down to give it to Bauman, puts it up. Oh! It would not go. Looked like he was fouled, but he went up to slam it, and it would not go, and Southern comes the other way. And Mundo drives all the way to the hoop and scores. And, folks, we got ourselves a ball game. 12:54 remaining in the game. Oregon Tech 52, Southern Oregon 48. We will be back after these messages.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Boss, we're running out of room for new cars. What should we do? Rams up front, certified up front. Boss!
What?
What do we do?
We're gonna lower the prices even more.
The construction sale during Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. We get it.
Both teams torching the nets here in the second half. Oregon Tech 5 of 9 from the field. Southern Oregon 6 of 12. Great ball game here tonight. 52-48. Tech's lead is 4. Here's Bobby.
Thank you, Michael. Looking to take the ball out is Bauman against pressure. In the backcourt, also in the game now for Oregon Tech is Guerra. Came into the ball game. Fraser came into the ball game. Faust will be in momentarily as well. Guerra on the dribble, comes to Shivers on the near side. Shivers finds Bauman down low. Bauman backs his way, and he's going to be called for offensive foul. And that was a good call. He lowered the shore and backed right into him.
Crowd didn't like that call.
Bauman will come out of the game. That's his second personal. Faust comes into the game.
Faust the only player for the Owls with 3 fouls. Tez Allen on the floor for Southern. He has 3 fouls.
But I thought the call was a good call, Mike. I thought he lowered his shoulder and knocked him down.
I don't think he realized that the player was in that position.
Yeah. Well, he didn't realize he was right there, that's for sure. So Bauman sits down, and Faust with 3 fouls as Mike said comes back in. All right, front court, the Raiders. They go over into the game now. Juhala came into the game during the timeout. Now they get it inside. Meyer turns around, shot from 8 feet is good. And Meyer in the game now has got a dozen, and they are within 2 at 52-50. And what they did at halftime is working so far very, very well, Michael.
They definitely are. Isolating, just 1v1, getting the matchups they want. That time it was 6-3 against 6-7, and Myers won.
Yeah, 6-7, a little bit 4-inch difference there. Guerra has it out on top, goes over for a 3 ball from Shivers. He got it again. Shivers and Potts are like a 2-man wrecking crew. Between the two of them, they got 30 of our 55 points.
That's a great ISO that time to free up Shivers. That was his first field goal attempt of the second half.
Now they get the ball down to Southern Oregon, out on the right side. Now they go down on the court. Tess Allen wants to drive, get it back over to Juhala. Down over on the far side to the ball to McInovich. He's got it, comes way out on top now to Graves. Graves for a 3 ball, and he buries it. He can shoot the ball. I watched him out here in the warm-ups. That one was an NBA 3 for sure.
That was almost at the Oregon logo in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. I mean, 55-53 now the score, Tech by 2. He can really shoot the ball, Ken Graves. Almost got it away from Guerra. Guerra has it, looks to get it back out, and does, barely saved by Shivers. Shivers wants Guerra to come back out on top. Shivers has got the ball. Shivers wants to drive. He's hit in the face. Tez Allen just picked up his 4th foul.
It's a tough call for Tez Allen that late in the shot clock.
Yeah, unfortunately, he hit Guerra in the nose.
Easy call for the official.
Yeah, it was. Very easy. Allen will go sit down. Potts will sit down. Faust will sit down. And so for Oregon Tech, coming back in, first time this half, is going to be Jensen. No, Faust is not sitting down. He's just taking the ball out. Okay, Kai's got it. Gives it up. Now they go back to Guerra with it. Tech leading by 2 at this point. Back over on the side. Guerra's got the ball. Guerra wants to drive in traffic. Gets it over to Shivers. He's in traffic, looking for somebody to give it to. Back to Guerra with 3 seconds to go. Guerra drives, jumps up, throws it up. The shot will not go. Fight for the rebound on the floor. And who's got it? Faust has it. And they're wrestling on the floor. Timeout taken by Oregon Tech.
Look at the hustle by Kyson Faust there. Southern can't believe it. Outstanding play by the Hustlin' Owls. And they'll get the timeout, will the Hustlin' Owls, with 10:37 left. It's a 2-point game.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
From our humble beginning, serving members from a small garage, to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Good defense by SOU. They come up with a basketball on the Owl turnover. Now they get it out over on the left-hand corner. Look out if they get it out, because the guy that can really shoot it is Graves. Long 3 on the way is good by Joe Jahala. And all of a sudden, Southern Oregon has a lead of 1 with 10:15 to go in this game.
Their first lead, Bobby.
Guerra backs the ball off. Guerra looking, trying to get organization out there for the Owls. They're just kind of bewildered at the moment, and the foul's going to be called on Mundo. Mundo will pick up the foul. And that will be the 4th foul or 5th foul called against Southern Oregon. Both teams now with 5 fouls in the second half. Second foul on Mundo. Tech looking to get it in, and they do get it into Guerra with 20 on the shot clock. Now it's down to 15. Guerra out on top looking for somebody to find. And here's the foul line extended left jump that is no good on the shot taken by Shivers. Southern Oregon the rebound, and there goes the hit it again. Graves hits another 3, 59-55. Southern leads by 4. And Will Graves can flat shoot it. I watched him shooting those same shots, Mike, like that 23, 24 feet out.
I'm going to say 28 feet out.
Well, that one, 28, 27. And he's deadly. Nothing but rim. He's that good a shooter. And Graves now in the ball game.
Has 8.
Has 8 points. 2 threes and a deuce. Guerra all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Tech cuts the lead to 2. It's 59-57. No one ever said it'd be easy. These are 2 very good teams. Mundu bounces the ball down to Chapman, who knocks Guerra over, and that's going to be a foul on Chapman. As he just bowled Guerra to the floor, Guerra drew the charge.
When you look at the size differential between those 2 players, and nice job going body to body was Jamison Guerra, steadied his feet, took the contact, fell back. It was either going to be a charge or a flop, one of the 2.
Yeah, And it was definitely a charge. Guerra brings it to the front court. Tech can tie with a deuce or take the lead with a 3. Guerra drives in, terminates his dribble, gives it over to Shivers. Shivers wants to drive in, wants to lean in, put it off the glass. It will not go. Rebound is cleared out, and Graves has got it coming the other way. You got to get out on him. He can shoot him from anywhere. Graves drives. Graves wants to shoot, and he's going to be fouled on the play by Oregon Tech's.
Should be on Fraser.
It should be Eric Fraser, and it is. Fraser picks up the personal foul. That will send Graves to the foul line. Graves at the foul line is shooting 77%. And would you believe he's only shooting 34% from the 3, and I watched him make at least 15 from that same distance you saw him shooting 25 feet from.
It's always different. It's always different when you're playing in a game in comparison to playing in practice.
The referee came over and stopped him. He still shot and made it, but didn't count, you know.
Justin Parnell was wanting clarification whether or not it was a shot attempt or not.
The shot is good, the first one. SOU back up now by 3 again. He can make it 4 right here. 8:49, still plenty of time left, but this is something where the Tech needs to really come back. They need this win. Second shot, good again. At a 61-57, that's their biggest lead of the game. Southern Oregon. They led briefly at one time in the first half, but Southern Guerra, and a foul is going to be called, and that foul is going to be against Will Graves. The Gonzaga transfer. Graves from Eugene. Tyson Faust comes out to a good ovation. And Osborne comes back. Osborne can't come in yet, they're saying.
Because he was going to come in for Guerra, but Guerra has free throws in the bonus.
Right.
But free throws the final 8:38 of this contest. And if you're looking statistically, that would definitely favor Southern.
Yeah, oh, no kidding. Would it ever? Guerra shot, good. Guerra is basically, for us at the foul line, one of the best you've got. He's shooting 83%. He's number 1 foul shooter. Shot on the way, good. Well, actually, Shivers has made them both. Shivers is number 1. Shivers is at 92%. And then, of course, Fraser is at 81. So those 3 guys shoot free throws. The rest of the team average at best, if that. Well, the lead is cut to 2. It's 61-59. 8:33 to go. Mondo wants to drive to the hoop, take it to the hoop, missed the shot. Wow, he had a step on Osborne, and he could not make it. Tech the rebound. Fraser comes the other way, gets it over to Shivers. Shivers back to Fraser. Fraser drives down, wants to go to the hoop, up and under, score! Eric Fraser, what a great play. And we're tied at 61.
Extra pass by Shivers. Could have taken the 3 from the corner, decided to take it to the basket, got it even.
He did. And I tell you, all right, Mundo in the front court. Goes over on the right-hand side with it to Graves. Comes back out to Mundo. Mundo with the ball. Mundo on the drive. Now comes back out to the big guy, McGarvey. And the ball is off of the foot of Graves and out of bounds to Oregon Tech. And Fraser excited. He hit the ball off of Graves, out of bounds, and Tech's got it. All right, 61 all, 7:50 remaining in the game. Osborne will bring the ball up to the front court. Osborne in. Tech with their regular starters in the game right now. Get it into Joey Potts. Potts wants to back his way in. Potts wants to turn. Fadeaway 10-footer good. Joey Potts at Oregon Tech has regained the lead, and Joey Potts now in the game has got 18 points. Mundu drives down along the baseline. Cut off there by Osborne. Now gets the ball back, launches a 3, and buries it. What a play by Atmar Mondu. Mondu buries that ball, and he now has 13 in the game. And a foul is going to be called on Mondu. Coming back up the other way. Mondu, his 3rd personal foul.
It'll be a 1-and-1 for Cam Osborne. Chance to tie and give the Owls the lead back.
Right, here goes Osborne at the line. Osborne, when he first came to OIT, was a fabulous foul shooter. He has struggled. Shot on the way, perfect. So Osborne, coming into the game, was 3 of 8 at the foul line.
2 of 3 tonight.
So now he's basically 5 of 11, could make it 6 of 12 and be at 50%. Attaboy, Cam, made them both. 65-64 Tech with 7:15 to go in the game. Great game here from Danny's house. Mundu gets the ball across into the front court to Chapman. Back out to Mundu for a long 3 again. Buries it again. Mundu. He can shoot it. He's 45% from the three-point line.
14 made threes tonight for Southern.
Wow. And they lead it 67-65. Cam Osborne gets it out on top to Potts. Potts comes over to Fraser on the left wing. Fraser wants to drive. The ball's taken away from him. They want travel. And so what are they going to get?
It's going to be a turnover, that's for sure. I believe it'll be a foul on Potts. We'll have free throws at the other end.
For Graves?
For Graves. As Fraser was stripped of the ball by Graves, and then in the tussle, they said that Potts popped him just a bit.
Well, coming back into the game is going to be Josh Meyer, but he wants to come in for the foul shooter. Well, there's a timeout anyway. 6:38 remaining in the game. Southern Oregon by 2.
Boss, we're running out of room for new cars. What should we do? Rams up front, certified up front. Boss.
What?
What do we do?
We're gonna lower the prices even more.
The construction sale during Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. We get it.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
They have been crappy inside the 3 line, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Stand by.
Well, we got to shake this up because they're on a run. Well, I'll tell you, Mikey, your thoughts.
You did the Bobby Thompson math.
Oh, I tell you.
Southern Oregon has outscored Oregon Tech from outside the 3-point line by 27 tonight.
Yeah. 27 points more at the 3-point line, and some of those threes have been 25, 28 feet. Unbelievable. And at the line now is Will Graves. He's one of the great shooters. Shot, he made it, took a couple of bounces, and in it went. So they're now up by 3. Their biggest lead, I believe, has been 4. And they've had it about 3 different times, and we've come back.
Eerily similar to that Eastern Oregon game last week.
And now he makes that one, and they're back up by 4 again, 69-65. 6:36 remaining in the game. And here comes Cam Osborne trying to get it across the timeline, and he does. Into front court. Osborne on the dribble. Osborne gives it on the right side to Fraser. Now back to Osborne. Osborne looking again. Now he gets it to Shivers. Shivers on the dribble with 8 seconds underneath. Finds Fraser. Lay it up and in. Great entry pass to Fraser. Nice play designed by Oregon Tech. Cut the lead back to 2. Guerrero will be in at the next dead ball. Over to Graves. Graves wants to drive. Now he kicks it over to Chapman. Chapman gives it down in the corner. Now wanting to drive straight down and give it a give and go. And it's off of Chapman's foot. Out of bounds. It will go back to Oregon Tech. So Guerra comes in. Osborne will come out for Tech. 69-67. Tech down 2, but they now have the basketball. Pressure applied in the backcourt by SOU. They get it into Guerra. Guerra brings the ball to the front court. Coach wants him to hurry, get it in the front court. Let's go. So Guerra now looking for a play. They're going to set something up. Looking, gives it over to Fraser. Fraser has the ball, goes to the dribble, now kicks it over to Potts, open for a 3. In and out, no good, and the rebound cleared off by Southern Oregon with the rebound. And they go back into the front court as Mondu on the rebound that had been grabbed by Meyer. Mondu wants to drive right-hand side. Guerra stays right with him. Now back out to Meyer and over to Chapman. Down to 5:15 in the game. Back to Graves for another long three. This one finally missed one, but they get the rebound, comes down into the hands of Oregon Tech's Keegan Shivers. Get it ahead to Guerra. Boy, Graves finally missed one. It went too hard to the back of the rim. Guerra wants to drive in to get the ball back out, and it's stolen away. Graves is going to go down now. Graves wants to go to the hoop, lay it up, and score it. Turnover Oregon Tech, and a very costly one, and they're now, instead of a chance to tie, they're down 4 again. And Guerra brings the ball into the front court. 4:40 remaining in this game. Southern Oregon, a 4-point lead. They've had it 4 times. It's been their biggest lead. Oregon Tech led early on by quite a bit more. Guerra's got it. Now gives it over to Shivers. In trouble, in traffic. He's got to give it to someone. Gets it back out to Fraser. Fraser with 6 seconds to go. Fraser's going to pull up for a 3 ball off the front of the iron. No good. But the rebound comes down to Mundu.
Not a good offensive set.
No, it was not at all, Mike. Mundu comes to the front court. They can take their biggest lead of the game as we approach the 4-minute mark. Over on the left-hand side to Allen. Down low, they get the ball inside. With it is Meyer. Meyer backing his way in, turns, shoots from 5 and hits it.
That's a tough shot, Bobby.
Yeah, tough shot by Josh Meyer. He was falling over backwards and hit the shot. They have their biggest lead of the game at 6 points. 73-67 with 3:50 to go, and Oregon Tech will take timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
As we return here to Danny Miles Court, Southern Oregon offensively in the second half. That's been the story, 11 of 22 from the field. They're making 63% of their field goals. That's why they've outscored Oregon Tech since the break. 41 to 27. They have a 6-point lead, but the Owls have the basketball.
All right, thank you, Mike. Time back in. Kyson Faust back in the game for Oregon Tech, along with Potts, Fraser, Shivers, and Osborne. Right now, the lineup for Oregon Tech. Tech will take it out. They get it into Osborne. Down 6. Time will waste them. They got to get back in the game in a hurry. All right, looking to get the ball. They give it now over to Fraser. Fraser gives it here right in front of us to Keegan Shivers. Shivers goes clear across court to Osborne. Osborne brings it back out to Fraser. Fraser bounces it in, and the ball's kicked out of bounds by Oregon Tech. Wheels are coming off the wagon, I'll tell you, Michael.
Defensively, the zone worked that time, and Tech maybe being a little too patient in the offensive set, passed up a couple looks, and then had to rush when the shot clock dwindled.
And never got a shot. All right, over to the Southern Oregon front court. Graves has got it. They're in no hurry. They have the basketball and a nice 6-point lead. Over to Mundo, drives down, puts it up. Nobody's fouled on the play.
Oh, wow, they're going to count it.
They're going to count it.
It looked like it hadn't gone up. I can't believe that one. Wow.
Okay, so they called it goaltending, right? Because the ball did not go in.
And now will be one free throw coming.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Mundu will go to the line. Shot is no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Oregon Tech's ball. And Tech will put the ball in play, trailing by 8 points now with 3:08 to go. 8-point deficit. Now we're going to need some long-range bombardment here and make some. Front court comes Osborne, straight down underneath, lay it up, and in. Good hustle by Cam. I mean, a foul could have probably been called. A lot of action, cut the lead to 6 at 75-69, 2:50 to go. Southern Oregon patiently to the front court. Mundu has the ball. Mundu wants to drive. Osborne right there with him. Comes over now. They give the ball to Josh Allen. Allen with the basketball. Allen dribbles. Allen goes to the left. Going to go down. Inside. Turn. Fade away. 12-footer. Goes 11. Rebound. Shivers. Gets it far ahead to Fraser. Fraser holds it up. Gives it back to Shivers. Shivers wants to drive to the well. Put it up. No, but a slam by Joey Potts. And the lead is cut to 4. 75-71 with 2:20 to go. Mundo brings it to the front court. Crowd trying to get back in it for their team. Now to Chapman. Chapman, wide open, lay it up and in. Wow. Cut play, laid it right up and in. Basket going to Tez Allen, lead back to 6. Now they go over to Fraser. Fraser out on top to Osborne. We're down to 1:55, guys. Time's a wasting. Got to have some baskets. Got to make a score every possession. Pass it down low to Potts. Potts wants to back his way in, wants to go up. A little shot, no, it's short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. They say Oregon Tech last touched it. Goes back to Southern Oregon. And now, Michael, it's really going to be tough. Down 6 with 1:45 to go. Timeout, Hustlin' Owls.
Big nights across the board for both teams. Joey Potts, his first career double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 14 for Shivers, 13 for Osborne, 10 for Bauman. Mundu with 18, that leads Southern Oregon, 16 for Tez Allen, and 14 off the bench from Will Graves.
Wow. Well, Tech down 6 and the ball in the hands of Southern Oregon, 1:45 to go. Still enough time to do it, but we'll see what happens. Okay, get the ball into Mundu. Mundu out of the backcourt, gets it across the timeline. We'll see what Southern does here. They have time on their side. Over to Chapman. Chapman holds the ball, looks to give it to someone, goes way back out on top to Meyer. Meyer with it, goes to the dribble, terminates the dribble, goes back out to Chapman. Now they give it up, they'll pass it underneath to Allen. Down there, and the ball knocked away by Shivers out of bounds. And it will remain in the hands with 4 seconds on the shot clock of Southern Oregon. So they need to get it in quickly and get a shot. Good defense needs to be employed here by the Owls. Allen's got it. Allen fades away. 10-footer goes 9. Shot clock violation is called, and the ball will go back to Oregon Tech. Only 1:14 to go. Michael, do you think we got to go for the 3 ball now?
You got to get defensive stops and baskets. However combination that you can in that situation is how it has to happen.
Okay, 1:14 is all we got. All right, get the ball into Osborne in the back court in a hurry. Comes to the front court, brings it up to the front court. Coach gives a play from the bench. Osborne's going to drive. He's going to go inside, going to put it up. Not even close. And the rebound goes back. No foul called on the play. And the rebound goes back to Southern Oregon. And they had Tech had the foul. And so the foul was taken by Shivers as he fouled Tez Allen. That'll send Allen to the foul line. Allen, 83% foul shooter. Jay Elmore's going to come into the game. You got to have somebody in to shoot some threes now, because now you're under a minute down 6, and you may be down 8.
Final 1-1 for Southern Oregon in this situation. Allen tonight from the line is 1 of 3.
So now Will Graves goes out, and Whitaker comes into the game.
I think more for defensive purposes than anything.
Oh, yeah. So at the line, Tess Allen shot perfect. 78-71. Some of the faithful now heading to the exits. 78-71 is the score. He'll have one more. Second shot is good again, 79-71. And you're going to have the old 3-ball now. It's all you can work with. 3-ball by Osborne, no good, but a foul on the play. As he's fouled by Trey Carlisle. And he'll shoot 3.
Big ones here can cut the lead back down to 5. Probably have to put a trap in. I don't think you have time to be able to let 30 seconds roll off the clock. So you're going to have to try to get a steal and a foul, but you got to make free throws.
Osborne, first shot, no good. Off the front of the rim.
Tech tonight, 8 of 12 from the stripe. Southern Oregon, 13 out of 20.
Campbell will have 2 more. Second shot, made that one. Osborne now in the game with 14. Can make it 15 here. But they're going to have to do some serious trapping real quick. Shot good again. 79-73. Southern by 6. Get the ball in, and foul will be called. And that's going to send Graves to the foul line.
You could hear Justin Parnell all the way over by us saying, no, because you want him at least to have to make one pass before you foul in that situation. Because that's where the turnover could happen, is that second pass. The Tech fouled maybe a bit too soon.
Yeah, 77% on the season for Graves. 79-73, made the first, it's 80-73. Faust out, Elmore in to get somebody that can hit a 3. There are about 4 or 5 Southern guys hitting 3s. And there'll be one more for Will Graves. Good again. 80-73, Southern Oregon. Where's Reggie Lewis? Is that what his name? Where you need him?
Reggie Miller.
Miller, thank you. Couldn't even remember, it's too long ago. Osborne misses the lay-in. It was contested, but he missed it. And here comes Mundu to the front court, and he's fouled by Osborne.
I think Southern Oregon is going to salt away a victory here tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's over. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're down 8. Chances are you're going to be down 10.
And it'll make it, Bobby, the first time in nearly 15 years that Tech will start 0-3 in conference play.
Yeah. Mundu misses the first, but doesn't need to make them. Yeah, this second half, boy, Southern Oregon, the 3-point field goal shooting and what they did, and they defended Oregon Tech pretty darn well to boot. Frazier's going to drive, gets a lay-in, timeout Oregon Tech. 82-75 with 25.5 to go. Faust will come back in for Tech.
It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it with him.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
A lot of great storylines in this one. Oregon Tech trailing 82-75 with 26 seconds left. You look at it, Southern Oregon at 54% from three-land. They've made 14 threes and 12 twos tonight. And Oregon Tech trailing by 7 despite making 51% of their field goals. Just some weird numbers tonight, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, Southern Oregon, the three-point shot, that was it. I mean, they shot it so well, nothing you can do about that. And Tech will start 0-3 in conference play. And
oh my, I think that was Tony Hartley over there that was walking. Almost got ran over by the Raiders.
All right, they get the ball in, and foul's going to be called. And Whitaker will go to the foul line with 24 seconds to go. Elmore will come back in the game, and Faust will come out. Okay, that was the 5th foul on Osborne, so he will check out with... No, now it's changed to 3. What happened? Oh, I see. That's Frazier now. So he came out of the game right because he was had to be replaced. Shot is good by Whitaker. 6'5", sophomore. Whitaker out of Sparks, Nevada, Spanish Springs High School. Made them both. 84-75 Southern. And in a hurry, here comes Owls over for a 3-ball on the way, just short. It was headed the right way, but a rebound Fraser won't go either, and Southern Oregon corrals it, and they're telling everybody, well, just back it off. Let it go. It's 84-75, and that's the ball game. Southern Oregon will win it 84-75, and we'll come back to Applebee's Players of the Game, and we'll have someone that will come out to speak with Mike Stafford. So 84-75 Southern Oregon. Huge win for the Raider.
3 minutes.